Paris in autumn, a picture postcard scene of bistros and cafes, tourists soaking up the early November sunshine, and also the location of the penultimate stop on the ATP World Tour, the BNP Paribas Masters in Bercy, the final Masters 1000 event of 2015, featuring a blockbuster lineup of 24 of the top 25 players in the world. Novak Djokovic arrives in the French capital in the form of his life, now with 5 Masters 1000 titles to his name this year. Following his latest championship in Shanghai, even the Serb would admit he's never played better.
Best of my career, I have no doubt about that. Try to cherish obviously every moment that I spend on the tour, and you know, this kind of results give me confidence, you know, every time I come to the next tournament, knowing that I had a great record like this one in Paris-Bercy, you know, allows me to go out there and really enjoy playing good tennis.
And fighting for the world #2 spot with Roger Federer, displaying his best form for years, Andy Murray would hope for improvement in a tournament that hasn't always been kind to the Scot.
This year I feel like I give myself my best chance to do well. You know, I could make all sorts of excuses for why maybe in the past, you know, last tournament of the year, you know, possibly tired or whatever, but this year, like I said, I prepared as best I can, got here the earliest I ever have. Didn't play any tournament last week, so hopefully, you know, well rested and fresh, and I can play some good tennis.
The highlights of first round Monday would see a feisty all-French affair with two-time BNP Paribas Masters finalist Monfils taking on Benoit Paire. Two of the most sensational shot makers on the tour, this was a thriller. Monfils as flamboyant as ever with the upper hand in set 1. The world #20 raced into a 4-love lead at the start of the second set, and Paire was staring down the barrel, but finally he found a response.
How good is that? He just read the play beautifully.
Paire would edge a tight second set tiebreak and was closing in on a remarkable comeback victory.
Oh, showtime. This time, no mistakes from Benoit Paire. Boy, how did he turn that around? Books his place in the second round against another Frenchman, Gilles Simon.
There were plenty of young guns in action on this busy day of first round action. 23-year-old Bernard Tomic, entering the tournament at a career-high ranking of 18, was quickly on top against the mercurial talents of Fabio Fognini.
Love the intensity, look at the body language of Bernie.
At his best, Fognini can be one of the finest players on the tour, but the Italian world #22 was never really in this contest, his young Australian rival battling for every point.
Oh yes, the coverage.
In just under 57 minutes, Tomic had match points.
That will be that. You got the feeling once Tomic went up a set and a break that he would get to the finish line without too many problems, and that was the case.
At just 22 years old, Dominic Thiem is the youngest player in the top 25, and the world #19 was again proving wise beyond his years in the early exchanges against local star Adrian Mannarino.
That's what I'm talking about. You can do more of that.
Mannarino, though, would display plenty of Gallic grit to even the match up.
That's the pass. It's the start to the game he was looking for.
His classy Austrian rival, though, would not be denied. Thiem recovering his composure in the decider to see out his 36th victory of the season.
Set the match.
Solid performance from Thiem. Mannarino put up a nice fight back in that second set, but the firepower of the young Austrian was telling in the end.
The first regular season tournament of 2015 is up and running then, and with the second round set to get underway on Tuesday, it's time for the superstars of the game to enter the fray.